Did you know that despite rising wealth and technology, studies show people today are no happier than they were 50 years ago? Why? Because we're looking for happiness in the wrong places. But what if the secret to happiness has already been known for over 2,500 years? Let's explore what Buddhism teaches about true happiness and why it might not be what you think. We live in a world that tells us happiness is found in achievements, relationships, and possessions. A new job, a new car, the perfect partner. Once we get these, we think we'll be happy. But Buddhism offers a radically different perspective. It teaches that true happiness isn't something we chase, it's something we cultivate within. The Buddha himself, after years of searching, discovered that lasting happiness isn't found in external pleasures, but in the mind itself. So if lasting joy isn't about getting more, what is it about? Buddhism identifies a core issue. Our suffering comes from attachment and craving. We desire things, love, wealth, status, and when we get them, we fear losing them. And when we don't get them, we feel incomplete. The cycle is endless. The Buddha called this dukkha, the unsatisfactoriness of life. Even when we do feel happiness, it's fleeting. Think of the last time you achieved a goal. How long did that happiness last before a new desire took its place? The problem isn't that we want to be happy. It's that we're looking in the wrong places. Buddhism doesn't say we should avoid pleasure, but it warns us. Attaching our joy to external things is like trying to hold on to water with open hands. So what's the alternative? Buddhism offers three profound paths to real happiness: mindfulness, compassion, and understanding impermanence. First, mindfulness. The Buddha taught that much of our suffering comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Happiness, he said, is only found in the present moment. When we practice mindfulness, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to daily life, we free ourselves from the mental chatter that pulls us away from peace. Second, compassion. Neuroscience now confirms what Buddhism has taught for centuries. Helping others makes us happier. When we shift from "how can I get more" to "how can I give more," we tap into a deeper, more fulfilling joy. The Dalai Lama says, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. And third, impermanence. Everything changes. Our bodies, relationships, emotions. Buddhism teaches that clinging to things as if they're permanent leads to suffering. But when we accept impermanence, we find peace. Imagine holding a flower. Instead of fearing its eventual wilting, we appreciate its beauty while it lasts. Life is the same. Illustrating this well is this story of a monk and a teacup. A student once asked a Zen master why he appeared so calm even when things went wrong. The master lifted a delicate teacup and said, "I love this cup, but I know it is already broken." The student was puzzled, so the master continued, "One day, this cup will fall and shatter. But because I accept its impermanence, I can enjoy it fully now without fear or regret." Just like the cup, everything in our lives is already changing. When we embrace this, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Here's the ultimate realization. Happiness is not something you find. It's something you are. When you stop chasing happiness outside yourself and instead nurture mindfulness, compassion, and acceptance, you discover that joy was always within you. The Buddha once shared this metaphor. If you place a spoonful of salt in a small glass of water, the water becomes undrinkable. But if you put that same salt into a vast lake, the water remains pure. In the same way, when our minds are small and self-focused, small difficulties overwhelm us. But when our minds expand through wisdom and love, suffering loses its power. So what can we take away from this? Happiness isn't about having more. It's about craving less. It's about being present, being kind, and embracing change. The next time you feel yourself grasping for happiness, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, am I chasing something fleeting, or am I cultivating something lasting? The truth is, happiness isn't found in things, it's found in you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's something that has truly brought you happiness? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights on mindfulness and wisdom. Until next time, be present, be kind, and find your happiness within.